to pay attention. To pay attention. And that goes for everything. Like pay attention to like when you walking down the street, you know what I'm saying? Pay attention to what you listen to, pay attention to how you think, pay attention to what you think about yourself, you know what I'm saying? Because your thoughts become your reality, you know what I'm saying? So just to pay attention.
Welcome back to the DJ Henderson podcast. I'm your host, DJ Henderson, and this is season 3, episode 3 of the show. Today's guest is another very good friend of mine. He moved here from New Jersey in 7th grade. We met on the blacktop going at it one-on-one, and we became bros. We've been friends ever since. The later part of his childhood and teenage years were spent here in the Tampa Bay area, where he played high school ball at Chamberlain High School, Keystone High School, Alonzo High School. After high school ball, he ended up taking the JUCO route similar to myself. He went to Enterprise Community College in Alabama. After 2 years there, he decided to transfer to the NCAA Division II University of Arkansas Monticello, where last year he had a successful season and was a part of an NCAA tournament team. If you're new to the show, make sure you show some love. If you're listening to this show on the audio platform, make sure you leave a 5-star rating and a review. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share. Turn on post notifications so you never miss an episode, never miss a video. Myikel Wilson, welcome to the show, bro.
Thanks for having me, bro. I love the show, man. I'm a big fan. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited to be here for sure.
Yes, sir. Myikel, my dog, my brother, he's from New Jersey. Kel, tell everybody where you're from, New Jersey, what your upbringing was like, what it was like growing up there.
Yeah, man. I'm from New Jersey. I'm from Trenton, New Jersey. You know what I'm saying? The capital of the town. Everybody that know me, that know where I'm really from, they know where I'm from, man. I ain't gotta say too much. But growing up, really, I lived in New Jersey since I lived in New Jersey till the age of 12. So basically it was like normal childhood like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Then as you start growing up, things start you start seeing stuff get put in your face a little bit more, you know. And you start growing up, you gotta start making your own decisions. And my family made a decision to move me out of Jersey. I was like 12, 7th grade. Yeah.
Myikel moved here 7th grade to Tampa, but coming up in New Jersey, when did you get introduced to basketball, and like who put the ball in your hands?
Actually, that's funny because my mom swears she played basketball, but I don't know. My dad played basketball, you know what I'm saying? So my dad was always putting basketball on me, you know what I'm saying? He put the basketball in my hands, talked to me about basketball, all that, you know what I'm saying? He put me on the old school players. And, just being in Jersey, that's like a basketball culture, you know what I'm saying? You're going to play basketball whether you like it or not growing up. And I just stuck with it, man. And I kept like, I wasn't always good, but I just stuck with it. And the coaches, a lot of coaches groomed me, you know what I'm saying, growing up and just helped me. They really stuck with me and like really supported me and believed in me. That I'll never forget those coaches, you know what I'm saying?
Man, that's what I wanted to get at. Anybody that's into basketball, that's a basketball player, everybody knows like up north, all those different states up north, especially got their own kind of style to the game, their swag, the culture, everything. Like, just talk to me about some of the players you saw coming up, like around that time when you were first getting introduced to basketball. Like the times you said you weren't really all that good, but like what made you just keep getting into hoop? Like made you want to work on your game and get better and stuff?
Really the city, like my homies growing up, the older homies, you know what I'm saying? Cause we was really going to the games watching them. We didn't really know nothing about no other players for real. Like in the NBA, we had the Nets. Before they moved to Brooklyn, we had the Nets, and Nets was turned with J Kidd, all them, you know what I'm saying? But we really was just looking up to each other, like the homies, like, and the big homies when they was at the AAU games, and we were just appreciating them, like, and they really motivated us, encouraged us to keep playing.
So like you said earlier, you moved from New Jersey to Tampa around 7th grade. You said it was a family decision to move to Tampa. Talk to me about what it was like when you first got here.
Oh, that's crazy. I didn't even think he was gonna ask a question like that, but that's a good question because for sure it was the best way I could put it was a culture shock for real. Cause when I came down here, they probably were thinking I was weird because I'm from, I don't know what I'm saying, a different part of the world, really. Not all the world, but I'm saying different part of the states. So I'll probably talk funny to them, dress weird, but I'm looking at them the same way. Like y'all weird, but it was just I had to really adjust. It was a time of adjustment and growing up, and I'm really grateful for the experience. And yeah, for real.
For sure. I feel like it definitely is a culture shock. Like meeting people from drastically different places, like you said, a different part of the world. Like if you really think about it, it technically is kind of like another part of the world. Like that's 1,000 miles, however many miles away. That's in the Northeast. We're in a different region of the state. So like I definitely feel you. Like it's definitely far. I already know. But I remember we're gonna talk about the first time we met. I remember the first time we met. All right, this was around 7th grade, you said, so definitely 7th grade. Boom. My coach, one of my dad's friends, Coach Johnny, worked at Highland Pines Park in Tampa. Boom. My dad, one day I got out of school, my dad was talking about some. Coach Johnny got two kids from New Jersey. They just came, they played basketball, this, and this. So boom, I'm just thinking we finna come to the park. Boom, I pull up to the park, me and my dad. Me and Kel end up playing one-on-one games, probably 2 hours, 3 hours on the blacktop, just playing one-on-one. That's when I first got to even realizing like that people play different, people got different styles, like you said, just everything different, the culture different. Like that was at the time, that was probably one of the first times that I ever like really just played somebody one-on-one like for a long time. Like, and I feel like like where you from, like I'm sure that wasn't the first time you just was at the park just playing. Like I was playing football. Like here, when I'm in Florida, we in Florida, obviously Tampa specifically, but you know, Florida, most people know Florida as a football state. Recently, of course, like there's been a lot of good basketball coming out of Florida, but we're talking about 7th grade. That's what, seven, how many, I don't even know how, that's a couple, that's a good amount, that's 10 years ago, maybe like 8 years ago, you know, I don't even, you know, the math right now, you feel me? But definitely like, and then around that time also, I feel like that's around the time where we started getting on YouTube and seeing like hoop mixtapes and Baller's Life, stuff like that. So when we started seeing like, oh, I probably went home sometime after that. Oh, Myikel's from New Jersey. Let me see who in New Jersey. Then we seeing people like Isaiah Briscoe or like whoever was at that time, like all these different people from different states, different countries. I mean, well, not even different countries, but you feel me? So take me back to, I know I just said a lot. Take me back to that day, like that day specifically for you. What was that day like for you, if you remember that day specifically?
Man, that day is really crazy because I remember meeting Coach Johnny and everybody at Highland Pines because I was really it was really hard for me to like get into like organized basketball when I first moved down here because like physicals and stuff, I was looking for doctors for middle school basketball. So it was hard like getting the physical in time. So I was missing out on that, but I still wanted to play, you know what I'm saying, a structure. So when I met them, Highland Pines, and they was playing in rec, it was something. You know what I'm saying? I just still wanted that experience. And then when we was practicing and I met you, I was like, bro, like it wasn't when we was playing N1, it wasn't even just like about like no like rivalry or anything. It was just the competition, the pure competition of it. Just seeing that you had a different style of game and just appreciating it and just trying to like go at each other, you know what I'm saying? Just make each other better, really. And we was really out there for hours though, like hours upon hours.
Yeah, I think definitely what you said. That wasn't even we wasn't even to the point where it could even be about nothing else. Like we were just having fun playing basketball. Definitely competition, of course, too. Like everything. You pick up on everything. You pick up on people talk, how they dribble, how they shoot, do different stuff. Like that's when I realized like people definitely play different. Like the way that you dribble the ball, or the way that you dribble the ball still is like different from how I dribble or how I learned how to dribble.
That's
Like
a fact.
everything's just different. Like you feel me? Like, so yeah, definitely. That was definitely a shock to me too. Like you said, a culture shock when you came here. It was definitely the same thing to me, just on the basketball level.
Yeah, and that's another thing I wanted to say though too, because growing up in Jersey, like I had to have like a different type of game because like everyone else had their own type of style, you know. So I had to like come with my own type of style, and then coming down here, knowing that my style was already different, you know what I'm saying, being from where I'm from, you having a different style, you know, you using your length the way you do it. Like I was like, that shit hard. Like you can't help but appreciate somebody else's game. You know what I'm saying? When they when they use their bag the way they do. Fact.
When it was time for high school to come around, you went to Alonzo your freshman year. After that, you ended up going to Chamberlain. Talk to me about your experience at Chamberlain and how everything went there.
Yeah. Going in 10th grade, I moved into the Chamberlain district, right? So I started going to Chamberlain 10th grade, and I tried out for the team, and I made the team. Come on, I made the team, all that, and I remember playing you my sophomore year at Chamberlain. So sophomore year at Chamberlain, we had some veteran guys, like some juniors, some seniors, and we had an all right season. You know what I'm saying? I really want to make a mention to shout them out for sure because I really appreciate them. They was my brothers. You know what I'm saying? We went to war together for sure. But yeah, we had some veteran leadership, and we had an all right season. We went to the second round in district, but when we played y'all, I think we played y'all that my sophomore year. And I'm gonna let you tell them what happened. I'm going to let you tell how you remember it.
All right, I'm gonna tell you what happened. All right, so boom, Chamberlain, Myikel school. They came to our gym. It was at our gym. They played us. Basically, my school, we don't really lose at home that much. We got a lot. Like, you feel me? It's like our school. You feel me? We don't lose at home a lot. They came to our gym. They started off real good. They was beating us by like 15 or 20, like 20 points at halftime. No cap. We was losing
For sure, know that.
Like 20 points at the crib. Yeah, we went into halftime. Had a little speech.
Y'all had to get talking to by Tonelli for sure. Yeah. Y'all had to get a good talk.
Yeah, we had a little talk, a little pep talk, you feel me? But then I'm gonna let you tell them what happened in the second half. Yeah, I'm gonna let you tell them. Yeah, you tell them what happened in the second half.
I ain't gonna lie. Second half, they get into a full court press. They had a full court press the whole rest of the second half. Cause you know what I'm saying, they couldn't stop us 1-on-1. But anyway, though, they got into a press. Their defense got tightened up real strong. I can't lie. They started coming back. DJ would hit a couple threes. Who else was out there? I don't remember everybody's names and everything. But they came back and they ended up winning, man. I really just want to say it was really the refs. They really was selling. Like,
oh my God.
Ain't no way y'all supposed to let that go down the way that went down.
That's how it went down.
Out of there.
Y'all heard it.
But it was a good game though. I do remember Coach Tonelli coming into our office. In our locker room after the game. He was like, yeah, y'all played one hell of a game. Y'all really should have beat us. But I wasn't trying to hear none of that. I'm like, we were supposed to win. What is you? Man. We were supposed to win. We lost. I don't care about no shoulda, coulda, wouldas. But it was a good game, though. Like, I can't be mad, man. It was a good game.
Definitely was a good game for sure.
It really just shows how good y'all were. Y'all was really I really want to say y'all was like a powerhouse basketball wise. Wharton during our time in high school, for sure. Wharton, for sure.
For sure. Man, that was definitely a crazy game. We was losing by 20 points at halftime.
I think you had like 15 though. You had like 15, 17.
I don't know. I don't remember. I ain't gonna say I had no 15. I don't even really remember what I had.
But you was the one lead. You and I just don't remember everybody was out there, but y'all was leading the comeback. But we was losing that league, so I'm like,
Yeah. So then that was sophomore year. Junior year, we played y'all again. This year it was at Chamberlain. That game, I don't really remember too much or nothing. I just remember we got the dub. I don't remember. I think we won by probably 10, 15.
Yeah, that one wasn't. Yeah, that game wasn't too much. That one wasn't too much closer.
Yeah.
We should have at least got the same rest. At least would have been some home cooking. But that game was too close. You know what I'm saying? It's just one of them nights. See,
that's the difference. You feel me? That's what we act like we've been there before. I don't gotta even. That's what we did. You know what we did.
Yeah. I ain't tripping about none of that. But we is gonna talk about how Chamberlain was turned up junior year. They wasn't putting no respect on our name.
Tell them.
We started off. Everybody ain't nobody forget for real, but ain't nobody know for real. But we started off 8-0, and y'all know what happened, man. Matter of fact, I don't even want to get into it.
I'm just playing. All right, so your senior year, you end up going to Keystone. Talk to me about your senior year, what that was like, and just your whole senior experience overall.
Yeah. Me and my brothers, like, we met at Alonzo my freshman year, and we was all on the team then. And like basically throughout our whole time in high school, we was just like plotting on the way to like get back playing together. You know what I'm saying? So we made that move to Keystone for our senior year, just for the experience, you know what I'm saying, to have fun, so be a pioneer something, really. And we did just that. Like we came together. It was, I ain't gonna say it was easy. It was a bunch of ups and downs, but we ended up winning our district. You know what I'm saying? That was a big accomplishment. And to do that with my close homies, that it was no better feeling than that, really.
For sure. Shout out all your guys. Shout out all you guys, man. Shout out everybody.
Man, y'all know, shout out to the game for real. I mean, shout out to Rod. Shout out to Rod. Shout out to Jada. Shout out Rail. Shout out Tone. Man, shout out Jack. Man, shout out Rio. Shout out Lil Dev. Dev turning up the city, man. And Dev turned up the city in the little. Y'all better tap in, man, for it's too late for real. Shout out Kai. Shout out the whole gang for real. Love y'all boys.
Shout
Eli.
out everybody, man.
Shout out the gang. Love y'all boys for real.
So after your senior year, after you guys won the district championship, you ended up going the JUCO route. You went to Enterprise State.
Enterprise State.
The Weevils. And first, talk to me about just becoming a student athlete in college first. Talk to me about that.
Yeah, it was definitely an adjustment. You know, it was definitely an adjustment. You really got to focus on like your time management, and you really just got to make sure you persistent. You make sure you consistent and persistent with your work. Be diligent in your work. Take your work just as seriously as you do your craft on the court. You know what I'm saying? Because it go hand in hand for real. And when I ended moving to going to Enterprise State was a big jump for me too, because that's like 6 hours away from the crib, 6 hours away from home. And I really just took a leap of faith, and I went out there with Ryan, and we really just like made the best of it in a small town. I met a bunch of close day one homies. Like, shout out to all of them. They know who they is. Shout out to my whole gang at the E, man. The E was really a movie. Like, for sure. Whoever see this from the E, man, shout out to y'all for real.
For sure. Talk to me about the JUCO grind. Like, everybody don't know about people think just coming from high school, everybody just go straight to the NCAA and just go to straight wherever all their big schools, dream schools that people hear about. Talk to me about going to JUCO, what the process was like mentally, just deciding to go there and then following through and making it up.
Yeah, for sure. Like everybody got a different story, you know what I'm saying? Because you the author, you know what I'm saying? So I know, like, for me, the JUCO route was the best thing. So I took that route, and I just, like, you know, just like I know, being a JUCO product, it's really a grind. Like, they tell you about how harsh of a grind it is, but you don't know it till you win it. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of long days, early nights. I mean, there's a lot of long nights, early mornings. You might not eat all day for real. You might not eat once a day for real. It's gonna be sometimes you don't eat. Sometimes you gotta do your homework late after practice, after a game, on the road, on a bus. And it's really just it really show you if you really built for it or not. You really just gotta like really tap in and really see if you built for it or not.
I agree, man. I feel like just agreeing to go JUCO and play JUCO and attempt to just get your degree and possibly going to a 4-year school, just that whole process is a real grind. Like you said, like you might not, like you just said, eating, like just everything's just it's not as all illustrious as people might think that it is at other like bigger schools, you know, like you don't have the same resources as some of these schools that we're talking about. But I feel like definitely if you really love what you're doing and you're willing to grind, like I feel like it's good for anybody that's willing to grind. And I also feel like it's good if you don't know, like, because if you can make it through it, that means that you really love what you're doing. So I definitely feel that. Talk to me about what it was like on the court those 2 years though. Like what did you enjoy? Just talk to me about your 2 years there.
Being on the court, like you definitely it definitely show you like where you at, like on the court, like on a competitive level. You see a bunch of different players from especially JUCO, you're gonna see a bunch of like D1 bounce backs, a bunch of kids just like you that just was overlooked, just as talented though, just from all parts of the world,
Just as hungry.
just as hungry, even
Or hungrier every time.
or hungrier. You're gonna really meet your match every given night. You're gonna get your best, and you gotta give your best because your best is gonna be given to you. You know what I'm saying? Somebody gonna give you their best every night. You really gotta be a dog in JUCO because you can't have no off nights. Your off night might be the last time you touch the court because it's really a business. It's really a business because if you're not producing, I can't just have you out there not producing. I might as well let's see somebody else could do something. You know what I'm saying? And you fall down the rabbit hole.
For real. I think it's just tough, period. Because every time you get on the court, it's people on your team that want to play the minutes that you're playing. They want your position. And then the people that you're playing against, the grand scheme of things, you all just want to go to a bigger school or go to a better school, another 4-year school. So I feel like it's just tough overall, period, no matter how you look at it. But we're not saying that it's impossible though. I feel like everybody, if you put your mind to it and you can make it, you do what you got to do. You just stay down, keep working on your game. Everything, you need God, you need faith, you need some luck. Like everything, things can work out. Like I feel like JUCO definitely one of the best things that's happened to me too, as far as basketball. Like just helping me see that there's better players out there. It's people that you never heard of that's better than you. It's people out there that you never seen. Same as what we were talking about earlier with you being from New Jersey. It's the same thing. People from all over, D1 bounce backs, not even D1 bounce backs, people that's just unheard of that just can play basketball. Like you never know who you're gonna play against. You gotta bring it all the time. Everything you just said, I feel all of that.
And aside from basketball, like JUCO really taught me how to be a better person, like just off the court. Like because being on those teams, you really gotta look outside yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because you all gotta come together for the betterment of the team so that you can get you can meet your individual goals, you know? So you really gotta be selfless in a way. So that comes with like learning other people, like learning what they like to shoot at, what kind of plays they like to run, like when they like to touch the ball, when they like to get the ball. Sometimes turning down a shot, a good shot for a better shot, you know, and really because like when you do it that way, everybody eats and everything works itself out when you win it.
Right.
So it's better to do it.
I think that's something that the casual fan or the casual person that's not really in tune wouldn't even understand. Like in JUCO, the best way for everybody to win is just by winning games. And like you're not gonna win. Everybody on your team, everybody that's playing wants to go to a better school. They want to show what they can do. They want to show what they're capable of. But like when you find teams that are winning consistently, like they're winning, they have winning programs, winning cultures. They got kids that are buying into the system, playing for each other, not just for themselves. And when you win, everybody achieves more. Together, everybody achieves more. Everybody heard that team. Feel me? That's real life. Like the more you win, the more opportunities that everybody gets. But it's hard to even win one game. It's hard to win one college basketball game. People don't even know that. Like know how hard it is. Like it's not easy just to win one single game. Like
yeah,
yeah.
A lot of game planning goes into one game for sure.
Boom. So after you left Enterprise State, you transferred to the NCAA. You went to the University of Arkansas Monticello. Talk to me about that transition going from Alabama to Arkansas and just everything about being there.
Yeah, like I said before, like when just like when I moved from Jersey to Florida, another culture shock. But this time like on a bigger level because now I'm like I'm in college and I'm about to be a junior. You know what I'm saying? I just got my AA. Like now I'm really growing up. You know what I'm saying? So I really got to start putting things in perspective. Everything just got cranked up another notch. And being in a different place, like, you know, and you just got so many like unanswered questions. But I can say like being on that team at UAM just really it really helped me during like a time of uncertainty, being in the different state. Like my teammates is there every day in, day out. We went to battle together, conditioning, everything that they don't talk about behind the scenes, we went through together, you know what I'm saying? After practice, late like talks, all that. And we really like bought in as a team. We really bought it into the team every day, like at practice. We listened to our coaches. We followed our coaches' game plans. The coaches helped us out, and everybody really bought in. Like we really was a selfless group, and we all was unified.
And everything you saying, you don't even got to tell me. I didn't watch you guys. I didn't catch none of your games, but everything that you're saying, it shows you guys made it to the NCAA tournament. I feel like just being on that level with your teammates, having good teammates that you vibe with for real, like in real life, not just on the court. I feel like that's how those end up being your best friends in your life. Like a normal person that's not playing, we're not just saying just basketball, like any sport or anything where you're collaborating with somebody and like you in it together, like you said, conditioning, like practice, hard practices, everything, like weights, everything, just being together, like going through hard stuff with people together. I feel like that's a key thing in making friends. Like if you just think most people in general, and like for us, just say us two, like our best friends is probably 9 times out of 10 they're people that we play basketball together with or play the sport with, because we done seen a lot. We've been through everything together. You feel me? Like I feel like that's
you've seen the person at their highest, their lowest. You know what I'm saying? You've seen the full duality of a person. You know, so that made y'all stronger, like in a way. You know,
for sure. I think sports one of the best things I feel like everybody should play a sport.
I agree.
Like growing up,
I agree with that.
play some sports for some period of time just to help. So I said it before. I think sports is the best metaphor for life that you could have. Like you working with a team. Like once you be on a sports team, you be on a good sports team, on a losing sports team, a mediocre sports team. Like that carry over for life. You could go to your job, you understand just the process of a team, you understand that people got personalities, you understand how to work with certain people, how to talk to certain people, how not to talk to certain people, just catch a person vibe, feel where they're coming from. I think that's what I think about sports. I feel like maybe not everybody's goal is to go to the NFL, NBA, be a professional, but I feel like just playing team sports, it can't do nothing. It can't do no hurt. It can't make somebody worse.
Yeah, it's all about making those connections along the way, you know, because if not for none, all we got at the end of the day is those memories from playing those sports together, you know.
For sure.
And that goes a long way, especially when it comes to networking, you know what I'm saying, and collaborating and helping each other out, you know what I'm saying, what we do in our careers as we get older.
For sure. Like I just mentioned, you guys made it to the NCAA tournament after, I know it was a tough season. Obviously, like we just said, it's not easy to win a single game. You guys had a winning season, made it to the NCAA tournament. Talk to me about what it was like getting to the end of the season, knowing that the opportunity was there for you guys to take, and then getting selected, seeing that you guys actually made it and being a part of the NCAA tournament.
Yeah, that whole experience was just, man, it was just awesome experience. Like to go with my teammates, man. And when we won the conference championship, we knew that we were going to be selected, you know what I'm saying, to the national tournament. But when we had the selection show, like we were always there, and seeing our name on the screen, like, bro, that was the best. It made you feel like all your hard work was worth it, you know what I'm saying? Because we all worked for that moment. Right. Especially like after winning the championship, getting that trophy, cutting down the nets twice, seeing our name on Selection Sunday, you know what I'm saying, on a show that, like, you know what I'm saying, a worldwide, you know what I'm saying, a level, that just felt like it was all the more sweeter, icing on the cake, man, for the season.
That's an experience I want to have, playing in the NCAA tournament. That's definitely, I already know that was amazing.
I'm gonna tell you more about like being going to the tournament too.
Go ahead.
Okay. And then even going to the tournament, we stopped in Texas, seen Texas a little bit. We stopped at Texas Tech and just seen the campus. And once we got to Oklahoma, we had to practice at a high school, like a random high school in Texas, before we even got to Oklahoma for our game. Then check in. We had COVID testing every morning. Before anything that we had to do, we had to get COVID tested like 3 times a day. It was crazy, man. It was just a crazy experience that I'll never forget.
I know all of that you just said. I know it was all worth it. You never gonna forget the name of that high school gym you went to. You never gonna forget all the COVID testing. Man, COVID period. What do you think the biggest thing that you learned throughout 2020 was throughout the whole. I mean, COVID is still around. Obviously, it's still
Uh,
serious now, but I think everybody could say that it's more relaxed than we were at this time last year, coming into the fall, going through the summer. What was the biggest thing that you took away from 2020?
Man, the biggest thing that I took away from like 20 last year and just the whole COVID is just to be patient, man. It's to really be patient because you gotta see it through for real. Because COVID really put a whole stop to everything. Like it was just a world stopper, you know. Everyone had to just take a step back and really adjust and be at home with their families. And another thing taught me is just like really cherish your family and spend time with them. You know what I'm saying? Spend it and show some love to them because they might need it. You know, they need it. Actually, they need it. Just like you need it, they need it. And you just gotta love on your people and be patient and just it taught me to be patient and yeah, that's the best thing I can say.
I think definitely being patient, being in quarantine, just being like you said,
Yeah,
the world just feel like it's spinning way slower. Like patience,
facts.
a lot of thought. I think for me, just a lot of thinking, a whole lot of just thinking. Like you got all the time in the world at that point because you don't really got too much, nothing to do. Just thinking, patience, a whole, like you just said, cherishing your family, all that kind of stuff. Like so much. That's why I always try to ask people that because everybody answer gonna be different, but like everybody was going through the same thing. So I know it's
Yeah,
probably some connection between everybody thoughts really on that. The
yeah.
NBA season just wrapped up. Talk to me about what you thought. Let me just talk to me about the NBA. What's your take on the NBA right now as it sits? Let me hear some. What's on your mind right now?
Man, man, my homies all know, man. I'm rocking with the Nets, man. I don't want to hear what nobody got to say. Y'all, everybody know I'm a James Harden fan. Everybody know I'm rocking with Kyrie swerving. And everybody know KD like that for real. Feel me? So I'm rocking with the Nets. I don't care about none of that.
So
I'm gonna say that off top. But like I say that to say this. The Bucks winning the championship was really crazy though. Like I can't say that I'm proud of Giannis, man, because he got that. That's a real story, bro. He got a real story, bro.
real
And to
life.
win that is that's a real life story, bro. Winning the NBA championship, that's just and the Finals MVP, that's real sweet, bro. He really deserved it. Bro. He put a lot of work in.
The Milwaukee Bucks, though. He won the finals with the Milwaukee Bucks.
The
Like,
Milwaukee Bucks, bro. Like, come on, that is tough. I can't lie.
did you watch Game 6?
Did I watch game? Nah, I ain't watch game 6. I ain't gonna lie though.
Game 6?
In my heart of hearts, I felt like it was gonna be a game 7.
I really
But
did.
nah,
I
I
agree.
felt like it was gonna be a game 7.
I agree. But I had a friendly wager on the game, so I was just watching some. I had some push up game. I was watching, but man, Giannis ended the game 50, 12, and 5 blocks. That's one of
Nah, I
the best
seen,
finals
bro.
performances ever. That's top 5, top 10 ever. Like, no, there's not too many people. The way he was killing, like,
That's crazy. 50 though, that's crazy.
50, 12, and 5 blocks. Like, he's all over the place. Like,
You're not gonna lose if he's doing that. No one's gonna lose if you're doing that.
Drew Holiday, Chris.
50, that's 50?
You know who really was hooping though? Bobby Portis.
Bobby.
Bobby Portis was knocking down 3 balls, bro. I'm telling you. I think he had a lot of points, bro. I'm telling you. I was watching every time
Okay,
he got a wide
Bobby.
open catch and shoot, he was dropping them.
Knocked it.
Dropping them. I was like, wow. Like Bobby Portis is definitely a big part of the team for sure.
Man, that's what's up, man. Proud of them though. They really deserve it though. And shout out PJ Tucker, man. PJ Tucker got him a ring too. That's tough.
All right. So going into next year, assuming everybody in the league healthy, how rosters are today. What's today? July 24th. We don't know what's gonna happen before the season.
Yeah.
Rumors, but as of July 24th, today when this was shot, everybody healthy. Who win the championship next year?
The Nets, man.
Nets. Oh my God.
Everybody gonna be healthy next year. And it gotta happen, bro, because I gotta see my boy win that ring. Cause they talking mad crazy about my boy ever since Giannis won. And I'm not about to let them do that. I can't let them do that. We can't let them do that. he gonna stop hanging around little baby and all that and get back in the gym, and he gonna win him a ring, bro, for real.
James Harden is his guy. You guys talking about, man? They gonna healthy Lakers would have won the championship. And we ain't gonna get into that. We ain't gonna get into that.
LeBron wasn't even hooping in Space Jam. So all that's right, over with.
You know,
he had like 4 in Space Jam.
You know, we not tolerating LeBron slander, man. I'm not doing that.
But I'm just playing though, man. I want to see. Everybody want to see the Lakers Nets in the finals.
Of course.
Everybody want to see that.
Of course.
I want to see that too. I just want to see my Nets winning 4. You feel me? 4.
Why you talking crazy? They not gonna beat you in 4 games, bro. Man.
Oh.
All right. Coming down the stretch, just the last couple quick questions, Myikel. What's the best piece of advice that you've ever received?
Damn, that's a good question. That's a good question.
Think about
it. The best piece of advice I ever received is probably either from my mom or my sister. And they always tell me to pay attention. To pay attention. And that goes for everything. Like pay attention to like when you walking down the street, you know what I'm saying? Pay attention when you like pay attention to what you learning, pay attention to what you listen to, pay attention to how you think, pay attention to what you think about yourself, you know what I'm saying? Because your thoughts become your reality, you know what I'm saying? So just to pay attention. I would say the best piece of advice I got was to pay attention and be conscious of your thoughts. Yeah.
I like that. What you said, what you think is what, say exactly what you just said. What you think is what.
Your thoughts become your reality.
Your thoughts become your reality. That's facts. I seen that on a poster before. That's facts.
And I believe that. I firmly believe that.
You could really think stuff into. You could think stuff and like, yeah, that's real. I mean, I ain't gonna go too. Yeah, that's real. Who are your top 5 rappers out right now? What you been listening to? What you listening to? What's going on right now?
Man, I'm bumping that new G. But yeah, I'm bumping that G.
Yeah.
I'm bumping that G right now. I'm fucking with that G, man. I can't cap.
Old, new, all that. Everything.
For sure.
Everything.
But yeah, I'm bumping that. I'm bumping that Babyface Ray right now, man, from the D. That nigga hard.
Yeah.
I'm bumping V's. But everybody know, man, my top 5, I'm probably gonna say like I never really like put them in 5, like a number in that, but this without no order. Usually in my phone, it's gonna be a lot of Future, a lot of Drake, Jay-Z, Cardi, and who I guess I was Gunna. But if I had to put a little creeper in there, though, I'd say Polo G because he hard. I rock with Polo G. And Dirk. Y'all niggas know the Dirk the voice, man. We ain't got to do all that.
I ain't gonna play.
And Baby, y'all know, man, I ain't gonna say everybody. The ones everybody listen to, like, come on.
Man. Yeah.
For sure.
I already know what time it is. Who's been the biggest influence on your life this far?
Oh, I would say my mother and my sister. I always put them together because like I feel like my sister is like a second mom. They just they've been my biggest influence and my biggest like inspiration. Because I seen them like accomplish everything they put their mind to, and I've been so proud of them. They keep me encouraged. You know what I'm saying? They make me know that like the goal is worth it. Like keep going is worth it. You know what I'm saying? They make it for sure.
For sure. Shout out to them.
Yeah. Shout out to my family and shout out to my mom. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
All right, we got 2 rounds. Start, bitch, cut off the top.
Oh, bet.
Kyrie, Harden, and Dame. Let me see. Oh,
whoa, that's tough.
That's very tough.
You know, I'm gonna start Harden because y'all know that's my boy for real. Y'all really need to tap in on all them Harden highlights because I think y'all forgot. But I'm gonna start Harden. I'm a bench Dame. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna bench Dame because, and then I'm gonna cut Kyrie, and everybody gonna hate me for this, bro. My gang gonna hate me. They know I rock with Kyrie, but Dame he better than Kyrie now, right?
I say so.
He got a
Torch.
stripe, boy. He got a deep ball, sniper rifle.
Facts.
So that's tough.
Dame,
Come on, that's tough. He moving different. He really shooting that hoop from logo. He's shooting it from logo for sure.
All right, start bench cut. Giannis, KD, and LeBron.
I'm gonna start KD. KD really like that. Like he scores so effortless. Come on, like before. KD, I'm a bench Bron. Cause I need Bron. I still need Bron to play. Like I'm not gonna disrespect. He the king. And we gonna cut Giannis. I don't care nothing about that ring, though, for real, because he's still just running and dunking. 100. I don't hear none of that. He's still running and dunking.
Just cut the Finals MVP. He won the Finals 3 days ago. You cut Giannis. I ain't gonna lie, I would have cut him too. He would have got cut too. I ain't even gonna cap. What's your favorite thing to do in your free time?
My favorite thing to do, I like to watch battle raps on YouTube, play 2K. Yeah, I'm playing 2K, man. And I just be chilling. Like I like to chill, like with the people I like to chill with. Yeah.
Man, funny, bro. Chick-fil-A or Zaxby's?
Chick-fil-A.
Yes, Sirski. That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. Chick-fil-A or Zaxby's. If you had to describe yourself in 3 words, what would they be?
I say confident, compassionate, resilient.
Resilient. I like that. I like that. That's a tough 3 right there. If you could meet and spend a day with 3 people, dead or alive, who would they be and why?
Man, I want to hang out with Michael Jackson. Come on, bro. Michael Jackson he was tough. Who else would I hang out with? I want to hang out with Cat Williams. Cat Williams funny. I think Cat Williams funny. Who I want to see like a curveball. And I want to hang out with Tony Hawk.
Tony Hawk?
Yeah, I want to hang out with Tony Hawk for a day.
Tony Hawk.
I feel like he'd be chilling. I feel like Tony Hawk be chilling, like, you know what I'm saying?
People sleep. That's like Michael Jordan, LeBron James of
y'all be playing with Tony Hawk. We just in the X Games today. I was watching the X Games today. A 12-year-old won the best trick on the half pipe, whatever, on the ramp.
Mm-hmm.
But Tony Hawk this was his first time back in the competition since like 03. I think he did it just to be in it. I'm like, yo, Tony Hawk really hard.
He old too, and he still be doing it. Like he still
skateboard every day.
Like Tom Brady, bro. Real life.
Shows. I go hang with Tony Hawk for the day, bro.
Okay, Tony Hawk. That's new to the show. That's a first. That's a first for sure. Tony Hawk. Dang. All right, boom. Last question. Boom. Damn, that kind of just blew me. Tony Hawk. I remember playing the skateboard games on the Xbox.
What? Tony Hawk hard, bro. And he cool. Hard. Like, you know Tony Hawk cool. You can just tell by looking at him.
Definitely a cool dude. Tony Hawk, if you ever see this, I need you on the show, man. Tony Hawk.
For sure. Get him on the show.
All right, boom. Last question. Who do you want to see on the show? Whoever you say, you got to help me get him. You got to plug me in. You got to help me get him.
Oh, okay. Oh, yes. Can I name like a couple people, like 2 people?
Yeah.
All right. I want to see Ryan Sanders on the show.
Yeah.
And I want to see Tim Carter on the show.
Ryan and Tim?
Yeah, for sure.
All right, Ryan Sanders, Tim. I need y'all on the show, man. Kel request, the fan request.
For sure.
All right, yeah. All right, boom. Well, that's about it for the show. Kel, I want to say thank you, my brother. Thank you for taking the time to do this. Been a long time coming for show. Been wanting to do this for a while. Thank you for taking the time to do this. I appreciate it.
Bro, thank you for having me, bro. I really appreciate it, man. I like what you got going on, man. I'm always supporting you, bro, for sure.
Yes, sir.
Family.
Love. Family.
Love. Yes, sir.
All right. Tell everybody where they can find you on social media.
Man, y'all can follow me on Instagram. I think DJ gonna put it somewhere on here or something. Y'all can follow me on
Instagram, bro. All right, yeah.
Nah. Yeah, but yeah, DJ gonna put it on the screen, bro. Y'all can follow me on Instagram. Y'all don't got to. I don't really care. But y'all know what I'm saying. Y'all can follow me if y'all want to. And he gonna put my Twitter on it. All that.
Yeah, all that's gonna be there. For sure.
Yes,
all right. Yes, sir. Kel, thank you again, bro. I appreciate it.
For sure, bro. Thank you, DJ, bro. Appreciate you.
Thank you guys for your continued support of the show. If you enjoyed this episode, please make sure you leave a 5-star rating and a review wherever you get your podcast. For exclusive merch, make sure you send a DM to the DJ Henderson Podcast Instagram page or my personal Instagram at DJ Henderson_.